Good afternoon po. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Hapon, tanghali. Thank you so much for joining us today on Karista Live TV. And we're very excited to welcome our guest, Evelyn Lopez. Hi, Evelyn!
Hello po, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Ayan, so ngayon po, yung mga nanonood ngayon, I think they're going to be so excited. We love having Evelyn here kasi she has insight. Siyempre po, si Evelyn, as a realtor, as an award-winning realtor, master medallion, and marami siyang awards. And I know Evelyn and I have been working for, 15, 18 years. And she's a very humble woman. She's not there for the award. She's there to really care and make a difference sa buhay ng ating mga kliyente. So today, she's going to talk about what's happening in the market and most importantly, give us yung mga success stories ng mga clients who bought and nasa na sila ngayon, how they've gained and all of that. Para naman minsan kasi when we just look at the numbers, it's kind of cold, it's just out there, it's macro level. Gusto natin malaman yung closer to us, so meron tayong example. So thank you, Evelyn, for being here with us today.
You're welcome, yeah.
Yung mga nanonood po, kung meron po kayong question after, during, or at any time sa presentation po namin today, please feel free to type it in and we will make sure yung ating real estate expert and if you is going to answer that. And if you have any mortgage related questions, please type it in and we will make sure we answer that. So, okay, so Evelyn's right. Let's get right on the presentation. Ano ba ang nangyayari sa market as of June 2021? Let's take it away.
Thank you. Okay, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. So, alam po natin na yung real estate industry dito sa British Columbia ang isa sa malaking parte para napaunlad yung ekonomiya natin dito. In 2020, may 30,944 na tahanan ang nagpalitan ng pag-aari dito sa Greater Vancouver area lang. Ito po ay nakapag-generate ng 2.1 billion at nakapag-create ng estimated na 14,278 na mga trabaho. Ang total na dollar value na nabenta sa mga residential na transaction na according sa data namin sa real estate ay umabot ng 33.7 billion in 2020. Ano po ba yung mga areas covered ng Real Estate Board ng Greater Vancouver? Kasama po dito ang Burnaby, Coquitlam, Maple Ridge, New Westminster, North Vancouver, Pitt Meadows, Port Coquitlam, Port Moody, Richmond, South Delta, alam niyo po ba kasama rin ng Squamish, kasama na dyan ng Sunshine Coast, Vancouver, West Vancouver, and Whistler. Yan po yung part ng Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver. Ang bentahan po ng bahay dito sa Metro Vancouver, although madami pa din po, kumpara nung isang taon, pero hindi natin naman siya ma-compare yung sales ng March and April. Siyempre, iba talaga yung nangyari nung March and April. Ayon sa Real Estate Board sa Greater Vancouver, ang residential home sales sa buong rehiyon ay umabot ng 3,762 itong June 2021. Nag-increase po siya ng mga 54% kung ikumpara natin nung...
I think we need to, sorry Ate Evelyn, can we move to the next slide, please? Sorry. There you go.
yes, yan. Ikumpara natin noong June 2020, ay meron tayong sales na 2,443 lamang ang nabenta. Yung benta nung nakaraang month ay 18.4%. na mas mataas sa 10 taong, yung sa loob ng 10 taon sa June sales average. So, ang bentahan ng pamamahay dito sa Vancouver ay nagpapatuloy na sa tinatawag nating seller's market condition. Okay, thank you. Ano ba ang sales to active ratio rule? Sabi ng mga analyst, pag ang ratio ay mababa sa 12%, so makikita mo na bababa ang presyo ng mga properties. May tawag kami dyan, ang tawag namin dyan buyer's market. Yung susunod na slide, sorry po. Pag ang ratio ay mataas sa 20%, na steady siya na 20%, ang tawag natin dyan seller's market. Ngayon, kung ang sales to active ratio for the month of June 2021 ay 34.7%, sa lahat ng property types, kung iisa-isahin natin yung yung next category, kakategorize natin yung detached 27.5%, yung townhouse 49.2%, yung apartment 37.1%. So mas mataas siya sa 20% kasi siyempre 49% sa townhomes pa lang talagang hindi na natin masasabi, no? Ang bentahan sa detached homes ng June 2021 ay umabot sa 1,262 versus sa 866 na nabenta ng 2020. So, malaking difference po, 45.7 or 46% na. Ang benchmark price para sa detached properties ay umabot ng 1.8 o 1.801 po to be exact, ay 22% nag-increase noong June 2020. O pareho pa rin po ng month ng May 2021. Ang bentahan po sa attached ay umabot ng 726 up 53.8% ang increase compared po sa 472 lang na bentahan noong June 2020. Ang benchmark price para sa attached homes is 946,900. Ganun na po ang bentahan niya. May 22% na nag-increase siya, bale. Ang bentahan naman po sa apartment condos ay 1,774. Itong June lang po ang mga nabenta. 61% po yung increase compared po sa 1,105 na sales nitong June 2020. Bali, ang benchmark price ng apartment is 737,600. So, nagkaroon po na increase ng 9%. Ngayon na na mababa na interest rate, nag-start ng bumuti yung ekonomiya natin. Madami na yung nababaksinate, tapos na yung mga second dose ng iba. So nag-ease na rin yung restrictions. Marami na rin sa atin, nagbalikan na sa trabaho. Yung iba naka-EI, na-callback na for work. Alam ko marami rin ng client na tumawag na, ate, na-callback na ako sa work, kailan po ba ako pwedeng bumalik? So, ang Metro Vancouver Housing, makikita na natin na nag-uumpisa na ma-normalize ang pagbibili ng property. Hindi na masyado ang labanan sa pataasan ng yung multiple offer na tinatawag natin. Bumalik na yung bumalik na yung meron ka na pwede ka nang maglagay ng kondisyon. Hindi na kita bibigyan ng Bernadette, kaya mo ba ng 3 araw? Bernadette, kaya mo ba ng 2 araw? Hindi na, medyo nakakahingi na ako ngayon ng 1 o 2 linggong kondisyon or subject sa mga offers. Mas anong ibig sabihin nun, di ba? Yung ibang mga na-frustrate bumili nitong March, April na mga client natin na ngayon ay nasa rental pa rin, siguro this time pwede na sigurong bumalik sila sa house hunting. Hindi na siya kasing katulad talaga no March and April. Ganun po yun.
Di ba, Evelyn, na-mention mo rin sa akin na mas busy, is also busier now, like a lot of people na medyo kahit na hot pa noon, they went on the sideline, tapos they started going back now kasi they feel better, di ba? You mentioned that. Sorry? Oh, okay. So we apparently just lost Evelyn again. So I'm so sorry about that. Evelyn, are you there? Okay. So na-mention ni Evelyn that maraming mga clients, because it was super hot, because of the multiple offer, no subjects, medyo they stepped back a little bit for a month and then they came back. So ayan, Evelyn, let's go. Welcome back. Ay, nakamute ka. We can't hear you. Yung microphone mo, maybe? Did you pick your, is it your AirPods? Uh-oh. Ayun, you're back. I still can't hear you. Hello? Hindi kita mag... Yan, you're back. It's feedbacking though. You have to, yeah. Okay.
Am I back? Am I
Yes,
back?
we're back.
Ba't wala akong screen? Ayun na naman, pasensya na. Hindi ko alam ang nangyayari sa akin.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry po.
Okay, so can you see yung ating pong slide? We're going to talk about this client, yung bumili last year. Can you see it, Ate Evelyn? Can you hear me? Okay, so we're going to skip to my presentation until Evelyn is able to join us. So, ang pag-usap. Oh.
Oh, sorry po. Sorry.
Ayan.
Ang hirap naman live talaga. Pasensya na po. But so sorry. So going back po sa ating pinag-usapan kanina, itungkol sa mga clients ko, gusto kong i-share lang po yung mga naging experience nila. And itong isang clients na to, bumili kami, nag-offer kami actually nito nung October 2019, sorry. 2019 yan. Ni-remove namin yung subjects October 27. Kasi yung ibang buyers, may perception sila na pag nag-offer sila ngayon, akala nila next month lilipat na sila. Pwede po namin ma-negotiate as realtor na pwede po kayong lumipat after 4 months or after 5 months, depende po sa pag-uusapan na negotiate po yon. So this property na bilhin namin, townhouse po siya sa Richmond. So yung client ko po dito, doctor po siya. So pangalawang property niya po ito. So nakakatuwa, may mga Filipino doctors tayo na nandyan na available to help us. Now, ito yung second property nila. Townhouse siya, nagbabayad sila strata fee, pero parang duplex style, yung dalawa lang sila magkadikit, parang ganon. So, nag-offer kami no October 27, pero nag-took possession kami. Ibig sabihin, yun lang yung nagbayad sila nung property, no, which is January 27, 2020. So ang 4 bedrooms din siya, 22 years old. 22 years old nung nabili namin siya, 1,400. Pero tignan mo po, magkano pong bili namin that time? Ang bili namin dyan ay 755. Kung iisipin mo, noong 2019, townhouse, 755, di ba? Pag iisipin mo. But look back, kung sunod tayo sa next slide natin, makikita mo na, papakita ko po sa inyo yung next slide natin na same complex, ngayon June 2021, 4 bedrooms din, duplex style din, same complex nagabayad. Pero tingnan niyo po magkano nila nabenta nabenta niya nitong May ang 950 lang. So yung susunod na slide po natin ay same complex pa rin. So pero ito mas maliit. 3 bedrooms, 3 bath lang, no? So yung unang nabili ng client ko, 4 bedrooms. Na-sold niya ng 925, yung 3 bedrooms na yan. So nakita mo kung from 755 in 1 year time, nagbayad ka ng January, nakita niyo po yung 1 year and 6 months, ang difference nung nag-gain niyang equity, 182,000. Now, di ba Bernadette, from your perspective bilang mortgage broker, no? Lapit sa'yo yung client, Ma'am Bernadette, isang buwan lang po yung, isang taon pa lang po kami, pero pwede na po ba kaya akong bumili ng kahit na apartment 2 bedrooms? Anong sagot mo dun?
Definitely, pwede. Kasi at least if you're in the market already, tapos nag-gain ka na ng equity, and then as you know, after mo magka-gain ng equity, pwede mong kunin at pwede kang makabili ng pangalawang property. So ito yung example ng mga ganyan, yung mga nag-gain, pwede sila makabili ng pangalawang property from the equity.
Kahit na
Galing.
isang taon pa lang yon, kahit isang taon pa lang, pwede na sila kahit na pangalawang property niya na yan. So, is it possible na yung ganon, pwede sila noon, di ba? Isang taon lang
Pwedeng
yan.
pwede.
Yung iba kasi, di ba, 5 years. But this one is like 1 year and 6 months. So, so yung, meron pa akong isang client. So, next slide tayo. Ito namang, anong tong client natin, Bernadette? Pre-selling to. Pre-selling to yung nabili niyang property. So, built by Polygon. So, pagka bumibili tayo syempre ng pre-selling, gusto natin reputable yung ating pupuntahan ng mga builder. So, although sasabihin mo, suri na yan, malayo na, di ba? Sulaiman area, malapit na to sa Highway 10, malapit na din sa border. Pero nabili namin yan ng 679. May GST syempre brand new. Now, pagka brand new, may GST po, pero kung below 750, hindi na tayo magbabayad ng property transfer tax. Ang babayaran lang natin, GST. So, in total, ang nabili namin dyan ay 713,895. So, 4 bedrooms po ito, ni-remove namin yung subject September 2019. Pero lumipat sila January 31, 2020. Now, kung titignan natin, if we go sa next slide natin, yung mga recently na sold niya si Chiliwak na pala yan. If we can go back po, sorry. Yung recently sold nito pong April 2021, mas maliit po by square footage ng mga 400. Ang huli pong nabenta, 929,900 po. Plus GST. Pero 3 bedrooms na lang siya. So yung client ko siguradong natutuwa, although talagang syempre lahat ng kanilang savings, earnings talagang naibigay nila dito. Now, sabihin na natin hindi na tumaas yung presyo ng property na yan. Na-stick na lang yan sa 929. Tingin mo anong feeling ng client na ay hindi tumaas, siguro next year 929 pa rin kasi may inflation tayo ba or hindi natin maalaman mangyayari sa market bukas kasi yung COVID nga bigla ang nangyari sa atin eh. So hindi ko masasabi. Let's say na lang 929 pa rin siya. Siguro naman gain na rin tayo. Eh paano kung tumuloy-tuloy yung pagtaas ng presyo? So I'm sure yung client natin maka-retire ng early. If we can go sa area naman ng Chiliwak, ang layo na niyan, Bernadette. Kita mo, May yan, nagpunta kami dyan, kataasan ng COVID, nakamas kaming lahat. Kasi syempre, natatakot ako lumabas. Pero you know what, yung client ko, Ate Evelyn, nag-rent ako dito sa Vancouver, nag-i-estudyante po ako, kaya lang, ano po ba, balak na naming mag-retire in the next few years, so sabi nila. So, ayan, nagpunta kami dyan sa Chiliwak. Nung nakita namin tong bahay na to brand new, may paupahan na 1,000 something sa baba. So bumili sila kahit nag-rent sila sa Vancouver, nag-ano na rin sila na sige may nag-rent, binili na lang din nila tong property na to. Pero nabili namin siya ng 665. Now kung tutingin ka ngayon, yung matanda pa dyan or mas bata, nag-range ang bentahan ng property ng 700 to 1 million na po. Isang taon lang po iyon. So kung makikita nyo, meron silang na-gain. Kasi, well, wala na akong masasabi. Napakita ko na sa inyo yung figures. Ngayon, if we go back sa isang slide natin, yung last slide ko nang maibibigay sa inyo yung...
Next slide. There you go.
Yeah, yan po. So nakita nyo po ito, June 2021, 938 po. Oh. Mas maliit pa ang floor area niya tsaka lot area. So isang taon lang po yan, nakakatuwa. 273,000 ang nag-gain ng client natin. Although malayo po ang Chiliwak, mga 2 hours drive. From Vancouver yan po. So next slide po natin. Sa New Westminster, may client ako na ayaw nilang umalis ng New Westminster. Kaya lang first time ang buyer po. Ito lang po yung pera namin. Approve lang po kami ng 385 hanggang 400 po. May makikita pa po ba tayong bahay? Sabi ko, sige po, hanapin natin. So ito, shared laundry, although malapit sa trabaho niya, walking distance, nabili po namin noong February ng 358. Tapos, after 1 year and 4 months, may gain po silang 39,000. Ngayon, kahit 44 years old po yan, may inaayos po sa building, like kung sinasabi sa client ko, kahit luma, basta proactive ang strata, inaalagaan ng building, hindi po tayo dapat matakot. So, ang mortgage lang po nila, magkano lang po? 1,447. Magkano po ba ang rent ngayon ng 2 bedrooms? Tanong na lang natin. Ang rent ng 2 bedrooms sa New Westminster, 1,819 to 2,000. Ito, nagmo-mortgage lang sila ng 1,400. So, kahit na po hindi mag-increase ng value yung binili nila na yan, 385 pa rin po or 358 pa rin po siya. 25 years from now, meron po siyang bahay. Paano kung bilhin siya ng developer? Above market value, 30% ang ibibigay sa kanila ng developer. And by the time mag-retire na sila, pwede na silang maipamana ng cost, pera sa kanilang mga anak. So, yan po yung aking maisi-share sa inyo.
Next slide.
Ayan na po. Maraming
Ayan po. Ayan. So thank you for that presentation. So what I liked ng presentation ni Evelyn, she talked about the market, statistics. You can see prices are going up 22%, 17%, this much percent. We shared na yung value ng property tumataas. The sales to listing ratio is still going up, so prices are still going up. So masarap pakinggan, pero mas masarap pakinggan yung actual dollars. Cases ng mga kliyente natin na nagkaroon sila ng courage to try, to kahit takot, kahit ninenervyos, lalo na yung first time home buyer, di ba, na from rent to owning. And then also kung investor ka, so first investment mo natatakot or you want to buy ng malayo kasi yung bumili sa Chilliwack, minsan when you're buying a rental property, you have to buy further out. So yun po yung pinag-uusapan natin ngayon. That's why we have in terms of buying a rental property, kaya meron po tayong real estate investing webinar free for Filipinos, July 22nd po at 6:30 to 8:30. So Webes po yan. So doon sa webinar, pag-uusapan po natin, like mention ni Evelyn, minsan po pag bumibili po tayo ng property, kung gusto po natin malapit sa area to us, dahil doon tayo titira, okay lang. So meron tayong kliyente bumili sa New West kahit mura, kahit luma dahil mura, no? Tapos meron namang gusto sa Richmond and everything. Pero pag bibili po tayo ng rental property, minsan we have to go further out. Kasi po, when we go further out, medyo mas lesser yung gastos, mas mura kaysa dito, but the rent is still high. Diba sa Chilliwack, like bumili siya, pero yung rental property, 2 bedroom, para ka na rin nagre-rental property sa Suri. Pareho lang yung rental income, pero mas malayo. So yun yung pag-uusapan natin sa real estate investing webinar natin sa July 22nd. Marami na po tayo Filipino, Evelyn, na natulungan, na na-educate pagdating po sa pag-i-invest. So hopefully, mag-join po yung mga Pilipinong nanonood ngayon. At kung meron po kayong question, please type it in. I don't see any questions yet. So now, ang pag-usapan natin, Evelyn, naman is yung nangyayari sa mortgage rules. Again, we've been working together for a long, long time. Pag-usapan natin yung mga mortgage rule changes. Crazy. So, mga kliyente, minsan sabihin, bakit Bernadette noon pwede ako makabili ng ganito, bakit ngayon hindi na ako pwedeng makabili ng ganito kalaki? Because it's gotten stricter. So let's look at the mortgage rule change history right now. So yan. Okay. So I have my elder wand here, Harry Potter elder wand. So magic. Magma-magic tayo ngayon. So pag-uusapan po natin yung mortgage rule changes. As you can see here, we're going to talk about the first 5 rules na nag-change, and then part 2, another 4. So this is since 2008. Bakit ko pinili yung 2008? Kasi po, diyan nagkaroon ng mortgage meltdown, di ba? Before that, parang everybody is in cloud 9, nothing's going to fall, prices will keep going up, will keep going through the roof and everything. Pero because of the mortgage meltdown, ang nangyari, the government said, we need to make sure na we protect the Canadian consumer, we don't overextend. So ano po yung mga changes since that time to now? So, before October 2008, did you know na pwede kang mag 40 years pwede kang makabili with zero down and pwede kang interest-only mortgage. Wala kang bayad sa principal for as long as you wanted. The government said, no, we can't do that anymore. So we changed from 40 years, naging 35 years na lang. And then wala nang zero down, you have to put a minimum of 5% down. And then yung wala nang interest-only mortgage. Kung gusto mo ng interest-only mortgage, kailangan mo mag-down ng 20%. Matalang dati, kahit 5% or zero, it's fine. In April 2010, nagbago na naman yung rule. Dati po, kung meron kayong property, pwede kayong mag-refinance hanggang 95% ng value ng bahay. So which means kung ang bahay nyo worth 1 million, pwede mong kunin yung equity mo ng kahit 950,000, pwede mong kunin na equity, walang problema. So ganun ka luwag. But the government said no more, you have to have at least 10% na equity sa bahay, so you can only refinance up to 90% ng bahay. Tapos before that, pwede ka rin makabili ng rental property with 5% down. The government said, no more, magta 20% down ka na pag gusto mo bumili ng rental property. And then nag-umpisa na yung a little bit of a version of a stress test rate. Kasi po dati, pagka kumuha ka ng variable rate mortgage or 1-year or 2-year mortgage, mas mababa yung rate. And that's what they use to qualify you. The government said, hindi, kailangan mong gamitin yung 5-year rate, which is higher to qualify you. So, naging strict na naman. March 2011, nagbago. Nawala na nga yung 40 year, naging 35, sumunod naging 30 years na lang. Tapos, hindi ka na pwedeng mag-refinance up to 90% ng bahay, kailangan 85%. Okay? So, government wants to make sure na na marami kang equity maiwan, hindi mo minamaximize yung equity kinukuha mo. And then in April 2011, hindi ka na pwedeng magkaroon ng home equity line of credit. Dati, kahit 5% lang yung equity mo, pwede kang makakuha ng home equity line of credit against your house. So this time, kailangan meron kang 20% down para karang magkaroon ng home equity line of credit. July 2012, this was big change again. Yung refinance hanggang 80% na lang, kailangan mag-iwan ka ng 20% na equity sa bahay. So again, nabawasan yung pwede mong bunutin from your home. Yung GDS, TDS, which is how they qualify you in terms of your income, became harder, became more stricter. Tapos, yun po, dati kasi pwede kang makabili with as little as 5% down, kahit 1 million. Ngayon, hindi na. Kailangan po, kung 1 million yung binibili mo, strict na ang guidelines, 20% down. So, noong 2012, nabawasan yung mga taong pwedeng makabili with as little as 5% kahit na magkano. And then, of course, yung amortization, nawala na yung 30 years, 25 years na lang. So, yan po yung first part ng changes. So, ito naman yung part 2. 6, 7, 8, 9 changes. So, noong February 2016, ayan, yung down payment po nag-increase. Dati, 5% down. Ngayon, 5% down po ang required up to 500,000. Pero kung ang binibili ninyo mahigit sa 500,000, you have to put 10% above the 500,000 mark. Noong October 2016, nagkaroon po ng stress test para sa insured. Iyon po yung dati, pag gusto mo bumili ng property, i-qualify ka lang dun sa interest na binabayad mo. Ngayon, they have to pretend na you're paying 2% more than what you are actually paying. So, mas naging conservative. And then, noong January 2018, lahat na stress test. Dati, may stress test ka lang kung ang down payment mo hindi 20%. Ngayon, may stress test na lahat. Okay, so it's becoming even tighter and stricter. Now, just recently, sabi ko na nga when I was doing a presentation na mas lalong maghihigpit, I'm just feeling another change. So, noong June 2021, tinaas nila yung stress test rate na dapat pong gamitin. So right now, it's 5.25, which is up to 3% more, especially if you're taking a fixed rate right now. Halos 3% more yung naging stress test rate to make sure that you qualify. I just feel that more stringent rules are coming. As you can see, we went all the way from 0 down, 40 years, no principal payment, to all the way to 25 years. Kailangan mong mag-qualify at 5.25. Down payment is harder. Hindi ka na pwedeng mag 5% sa 1 million. I just feel that there will be more that's coming later on. So ang opportunity right now, paulit-ulit ako parang silang plaka, it's better to borrow sooner rather than later. Kasi syempre, habang mas magaang yung rule, as you can see, yung mga nag-qualify, sa totoo lang, yung mga nag-qualify noong 2008, kung ngayon sila bibili, talagang sobrang liit na lang po ang mabibili nila. Kaya nung 2008, before the rule changes, when a lot of people bought, they are enjoying a lot of that right now. So yun po yung short history ng ating mortgage rule changes para lang makita po ninyo doon sa mga bago na humihira, makikita na ay ganun pala yung nangyayari. Doon sa matagal na po, na kapag ka nakausap nyo yung mortgage niyo, you're wondering, bakit dati pwede, bakit ngayon hindi? It's just that it's really more difficult. Isa pa yung for self-employed people, there was a point in time kung self-employed ka, I just have to prove you're self-employed and you could buy pretty much whatever you wanted to buy. I don't have to qualify you on income. So isa po yun yung mga changes na nangyayari. So ayan, Evelyn, ang history ng changes sa mortgage rules dito sa
Talagang napagdaanan natin, totoong-totoo yan. Maganda yung presentation mo kasi totoo. Alamin 2008 nakakatuwa, di ba? Bigla yan no? 2008 tayo, nung biglang US, daming nangyari. Pero talaga namang yung property values noon, hindi talaga tumaas ng mga 1-2 taon Steady lang siya. Yung presyo ng mga sale ng duplex, 500 lang, hindi konti lang tinaas nila. Pero yung duplex ng 2008 na yon, nung recession na yon, ang presyo niya ngayon ay nasa 1.2 million na rin. Nag-recession na yun, di ba? 2008. Pero alam mo, nung sinasabi mo kanina, sinabi mo na noong 2008, before 2008, totoo may zero down. Talagang dami talagang client na nakakatuwa, no? But the interest rate noon mataas.
Mataas. It was 5 point, kasi meron akong friend that I called her before. Sabi, mag-change na yung rule, bumili ka na ngayon. Her interest rate was 5.9.
Totoo. Pero ngayon, nakita mo, ano ang ibig sabihin nun? Ay, hindi na muna ako bibili kasi baka bumaba pa yung market next month. Walang nakakapagsabi ng mangyayari market bukas, next month, wala talaga Ang kailangan natin, ano bang alternative natin sa nag-rent? May alternative ba sa mga nag-rent ngayon? Wala. Ang alternative mo lang is to go out from renting long term. Kasi magbabayad ka noon, walang babalik kahit $1. Yun lang lagi ko sinasabi naman, in every time na sinasabi ko, buy your principal residence sooner than later. Sabi mo nga, Bernadette. Lagi ko rin ini-insist yun sa mga education, sa mga ginagawa ko. Take advantage of the principal residence exemptions. Diba? Ang baba na interest rate. Buy and hold properties 10, 15, 20, 40 years kung bata pa kayo, edi 40 years. Yun siguro, isipin natin long-term goal. Pero kung balak nyo lang, ang goal nyo lang mag-flip ka 1 year, hindi siguro muna ngayon.
Yes, exactly. Meron po tayong question from Harold. Harold, thank you for that. Good morning, Madam. Hello po. About mortgage, ano ba ang gagawin kung may pera ka sa Pinas, dalhin mo dito para pambili ng property? Okay, that's allowed po. So, maganda pong question yan. So, dito po sa Canada, ang down payment po natin pwedeng manggaling sa kahit saan. Now, kung yung down payment po na yan, depende po kung kailan nyo gagamitin yung down payment. Ano po? So, if you bring in the money now, tapos mag-offer ka sa property, banks always ask for 90 days history ng inyong down payment. So, kung within 90 days makita na meron pong pumasok na malaking amount, it's the bank's responsibility to ask you saan po yung source ng funds. So, if the funds is galing sa bank account nyo sa Philippines, you have to show bank statement for that bank account to show na pera mo yon, it's in your name for 90 days. The other option po is kung hindi galing talaga sa inyo, it's from your family. Kasi po allowed din na mag-wire transfer ang inyong relatives from the Philippines. As long as parents, grandparents, siblings, allowed po iyon na pwede po iyong for down payment. So, allowed naman po kayong mag-wire. Yun lang po kung paano po natin ipe-present sa bangko. Now, let's say pumasok po yung pera sa bank account today. Today is July the 9th. Tama? Today is July the 9th. July, August, September, October. If you make an offer on a property, say October the 10th, October 10th, then when you present your statement to the bank from October 10, July 10 to October 10, hindi na makikita yung July 9 na pumasok. So that's the way na para i-show mo siya na without having to worry about the source. So yun po yung different ways. Pwedeng gift, pwedeng you make an offer 90 days after para hindi mo na ipakita. Okay lang sa'yo, ipakita mo yung statement mo from the Philippines na iyon for 90 days, so it's allowed. So I hope that answers that question. And common naman po yan, don't worry, na ang pera po ay galing sa nga maraming Pilipino na nandoon yung pera. So hope I answered that question po. So thank you. Again, dun sa mga nanonood po, thank you for joining us today. Thank you, Evelyn, for your presentation. If you want to get a hold of Evelyn pa yung questions sa property or anything, siya po ang ating expert. She will give you a history. Yan po ang contact information ni Evelyn. She'll give you a history kung ano din sa binibili nyo, magkano po siya dati, magkano bentahan, and she'll give you a research on the area as well. Kung bumibili kayo ng rental property, she will tell you ano po yung renta sa paligid, ano po yung vacancy rate. So she is your real estate expert. So thank you for that. For everybody else who's watching, please continue to watch us and follow us on social media. Every month po, meron kaming webinar, either first-time home buyer webinar or real estate investing webinar, because we want to teach more and more Filipinos become wealthy through real estate. And next week po, please join us. We will have the Karista Mortgage Relationship Manager answering top 10 questions that Pinoy real estate investors ask us all the time. Para kung meron din po kayong mga agam-agam at concerns about investing, they will answer that for you. So hopefully be there for that. I don't know if there's any other questions. It doesn't look like it. Wala na?
Question?
Yes.
Tungkol sa, may na-receive ako yesterday about CMHC. May bago bang rules sa CMHC?
Oh, that's good. That's a good question po. If you recall, nung nagkaroon tayo ng crisis when the pandemic happened, strict yung CMHC, they lowered their GDS criteria. There are 3 insurance companies in Canada, CMHC, Sagen, at saka Canada Guarantee. CMHC said hindi lalampas ng GDS-TDS na 3542 kasi nga the market, it's high risk. Pero the other insurance company did not change it. So ngayon, CMHC realizes na there's really no fear. So binalik nila sa 39, 44 yung kanilang guidelines. So they became looser instead of tighter.
Yeah.
Kasi nga they realized that they also predicted na the market's gonna drop by 20%. The prices.
In prices, they predicted that also. Yeah.
Yeah, last year. So medyo their prediction went to the opposite side,
right.
and they're just updating their policies to reflect the current reality.
Right.
So
it's for the better, not for. I think it will help our clients also kasi they have more insurer na makakatulong na.
Exactly po.
To other insurers lang. That's
Exactly.
good. That's very good. Yung kanina may nagtanong sa'yo, pwede ko itanong, kung sinabi mong relationship, di ba?
Relationship manager po, yes.
Sorry, yung magpapadala ng pera, sino lang pwede? Pwede ba yung tito nila, tita, o mother?
Oh, that's a good question po. Kung ang gift po, kailangan lang po dito sa Canada, ang allowed lang po ng source, ng gifter source is grandparents, lolo, lola, mommy, daddy, parents, at kapatid. Now, kung tito, tita, unfortunately, that cannot be used as a gift. So, most likely, kung pwedeng kapatid nyo na lang magpadala ng pera sa inyo, it's much, much better po. Yeah. Immediate family lang po ang allowed. Good
Kasi
question po.
sometimes tito, tita, nagpalaki sa kanila, di ba? So, it's considered parang, but sometimes hindi rin pwede due to legalities din.
Yes. I wish that changes though, but so far hindi po. Hindi po siya po pwede. There may be a way around that. So if that's a concern, just reach out to us po and we can teach you how best to work around that rule po. Good question, ate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, no other question. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, Evelyn, for being our guest. And tune in next week, same time, same channel po, dito sa Karista Live TV. Bye-bye po.
Bye-bye.